showtime!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, welcome to yet another edition of That Fuzzing Rock Show. Thursday evenings, 7 p.m. You guys know where to find us, obviously, because you are here, present and accounted for. I am Fuzzy. I will be your tour guide this evening through this thing we call That Fuzzing 518 Show. Good evening. Here I am, blonde on top and back to green on the bottom. We went pink for breast cancer awareness, which we had a pretty decent donation, $533 to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Obviously, you guys can donate anytime. bcrf.org is the place to go to donate for that. And thank you to everybody who donated. That was amazing. The Deveria show that we did, that I was emceeing for, they kind of surprised me with a little 50-50 action. And wound up getting a really good donation from them. The girl that won, she was gracious enough to give back the rest of it to the to be donated. So we got the whole thing. It wasn't just 50%. Get the whole thing. So that was great. Feels good to be able to do that kind of stuff. Plenty of tickets to be given away at Nippertown on Facebook. Make sure you guys go check out the Nippertown page over on Facebook. A lot of tickets. I mean, tickets galore over there. Flaming Lips tickets. There's now I'm not going to remember the strings thing. I think is up there. There's a whole bunch. Make sure you guys go over there and check that out. Nippertown on Facebook, of course. Nippertown.com has the concert calendar. You want to see what's going on music-wise in the area, check out the calendar on there. Also, arts, events, food, entertainment, you name it, it is up there. Nippertown.com. They also have that lovely show that Ralph does called Capital Underground. 1 hour of local music. Check it out. It is amazing. He's at episode 34 and crushing it still every week. This week's episode is really good. It has the new Brick by Brick tune on it. It's got a bunch of stuff. Go check it out. All of the past episodes are on there. Episode 34, well over 50,000 listeners. What can I say? Nippertown.com. We're doing it over there, buddy. And Shuffle Extreme, shuffleextreme.com. That's Ralph's little radio thing that he does. Internet radio, I believe it's called. Give that a check out too. There's really no format. It's kind of like 70s to today. What he wants to play, he wants to play. He puts on full albums. He'll put on, put on a bunch of stuff. If you want to be on Capital Underground, get back to Capital Underground. Make sure you are local band, getting your local music in. I believe it's Ralph at Nippertown.com. You can send your local music in for that. And these live shows that are coming through Albany are pretty crazy. So local and national both. Check out the Nippertown calendar. Check out what is it? EmpireLiveAlbany.com. They got a bunch of dates up there. They're booking solid down there, so make sure you check it out. Speaking of checking it out, check out the crew. Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. on Nippertown on Facebook. Jim, Ralph, Mike Stampalio, Mike Hallisey, and myself, we get together and we talk a whole bunch of stuff about a bunch of stuff. So go check us out. A couple more things for you before we bring in our guest of the evening. Good evening, Karen. Good to see you. Jessica, good to see you. Jess, congratulations on your nuptials on Halloween. Congrats to you, everybody. Round of applause for Jess. And Rosemary, good evening. Sicko, I will talk to you later on, brother. No sweat, man. Everybody needs sleep. Tommy Love, my man. Good to see you, bro. You're welcome, Jess. You are absolutely welcome. I was going to do upcoming shows, but you know what? I'm not going to do upcoming shows. I'm just going to bring him in because we got a lot of work to do tonight. We're going to do something pretty cool for you guys tonight. I'm going to welcome to the show none other than Mr. Majunk himself, Richie Sorensen. How are you, brother?
Good to be here, Fuzz.
You know what? It's great to be here. It's great to have you here, man. I miss having you on, man. We have a lot of fun when you climb on here. So, it's definitely good to see. It's been a while, man. We haven't really collaborated on something. That must mean that something epic is coming.
That could very well be.
You know, we decided we were going to work on one little thing, and we did that, and that was great. And then all of a sudden, it was like, hey, we're going to do it. Well, it started out as like a 12-hour telethon, had to be cut down to 8, but now let's just do an 8-hour telethon. What the hell? Hey, thanks, Bob. Appreciate that, man.
Good first. If I keep looking this way, it's because that's where the monitor is. I can't see you right now. So
I constantly look down because my camera's up here and my monitor's right there. So it's like I'm constantly like staring down at people.
Constantly looking at your junk.
Well, it's hard to see with the shelf on top of it, but we're working on that.
So, dude, check this out.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there, bro. That is it. What's up, James? Good to see you, man.
Yep, I busted it out for the special occasion.
I got some of them around here too. Most of them are filled with crap, but
well, I know these things are still available, right?
I don't think they're up there. I don't think they're up there anymore, man. I think they might.
Well, the beauty about the one I bought is you don't have to rebrand it.
Let me tell you, dude.
So you're now officially that Fuzzing Rock Show?
That Fuzzing Rock Show now, yeah. So, Lisa, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So what we're doing is we're moving more towards going regional and national with this show interview wise. And Deneen, good to see you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start bringing in regional and national interviews, but we're still we're still gonna do our love is with the 518. So we're gonna still be doing interviews with local bands also. The whole premise of this is to kind of try to swing a bigger spotlight onto this scene because, dude, there's such a wealth of talent in this area, and it's just it goes unnoticed, or for the most part unnoticed. But so we're trying to kind of swing that giant spotlight this way, which is well deserved for this area. So we do our little part, and hopefully it picks up trend. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's something this area can use a little of to regain a little of what slipped away from us.
Yeah, exactly.
The pandemic thing.
Kind of on the hopefully on the coattails of Plush and Mariah's thing that she's got going on. They are fucking killing it, man. I mean, they're everywhere, dude.
Cool. I heard a few of their covers, and oh my god, Alter Bridge, come on, who the fuck is even attempting that shit?
Dude, Ace Frehley was watching their stuff from his bed the other day. He posted. It was great. It was awesome.
Nice.
It was cool. But yeah, they're everywhere. I think they're going out with on a tour with Evanescence and Hailstorm. That's going to be massive, dude. That's just sick. But they've been opening for a bunch of people. It's like a world. They started off and it was like, they had Mariah, and then she put Plush together, or they all got together, and then it kind of like they were like starting to step up a little bit, and all of a sudden it was like, woof, gone. They were just like, whoa, shit, and that's got to be crazy for them. I mean, that's her dream. So, I mean, God bless her. Love Mariah to death. And glad to see that, you know, her as a person, glad to see it because she's just such an amazing, she's an amazing talent. She's an amazing person, but coming from this area is even better, man. It's like, it's good. And hopefully we can, hopefully keep the trend rolling. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to just kind of swing that spotlight over here, get people recognized and get people, hopefully.
That'll turn out to be quite a treat for Hailstorm and Evanescence.
Absolutely.
That'll be something special for them.
I mean, it's all girl power out there, man.
Yeah, they'll be the ones sitting there shitting their pants.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah. Yeah, Lizzie Hale digs Mariah. She's I know they've done stuff with her. They've talked in the past, or she knows of her definitely. It's so the cruise I go on who are totally cool. Yeah, Denise. Oh, let me put that up there.
What do you got going out there in the audience? I can't. If I turn my head, this whole thing looks stupid as shit.
Yeah, a lot of people. James Gall's out there. Lisa's
I should throw another monitor on.
Denine's out there. Jessica. Tommy Love is out there. Karen is out there. Denine is out there. Sicko. We got a bunch of them out there, bro.
What's up, my peeps?
Tracy says hello, by the way.
Ooh la la, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. How are you?
She's not sure what time she's going to make it. So I said, well, tell him yourself. You better watch tonight. So she's not sure if she's going to make it. So she said, make sure you tell him I said hi. So officially, stamp of approval. We said hi. So being a man of local music legend that you are.
A legend in my own mind.
Well, we'll talk music and stuff as we go along, but you are what you would call a jack of all trades. You are a tech guy. You're an amazing guitar player. You're a tech guy. You do it all. All right. So a very little known fact, I didn't know it anyways until you told me, is that you can draw. You're an artist. Just another thing to kind of throw onto your plate.
I dabble. It's more like fantasy art, or what I would call fart for short. So,
fart. Oh, I like it.
It's not fine art, but it is a form of fart. So
you came to me and you said, "Hey, I got an idea. Let's do this thing where we do drawing on your show." And I'm like, I kind of dig it. So why don't you're way better to explain this than I am, because I'm like not a tech guy. Like that's why you're my tech guy. So explain to us what we're going to be doing tonight. And it's a cool concept. Essentially what we want to do is we want to kind of like you guys in chat and me, and you use your artistic license, but we're going to draw a picture online and then print it out and put it up in the studio. But everybody's got input, so whatever we want in the picture, we're going to jam it into the picture.
That's what we can do.
That's the concept. So why don't you explain how this whole process works? I will put you in the big box.
The way you're going to put me in a big box. Okay.
The way
we're going to have to do this, Fuzz, is let me see if I can switch over to the drawing table here. The way we're going to have to do this. Oh, did that go away? Yeah, there we go. Is probably like you're going to have to monitor the comments.
Yep.
And tell me what people are asking for, and then I'll see if I can doodle it. And
not a problem.
It'll be that simple.
That'll work.
What do we want to start off with? I think personally, the nature, just by way of nature, the great art always starts off with a great set of knockers. Boobs. They make the world go round. People love them.
And if I may add to that, for those who are going to say that, it's a sexist thing or whatever, we did just have Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we're going to, focus.
You did?
Yeah, so we would focus on what we're trying to save. That would be the brasses.
So like with any good picture, I can draw a very symmetrical set of boobs because this program allows me to draw whatever on this side comes out on the other side over here. So
look at that.
So I could draw a perfect set of boobs, really, I guess, if I wanted to, and I have the tools to grow them or shrink them in any manner that the tools might demand. That is, if I can find the goddamn things. Yep, we got a. Oh, look at that! Oh my God, look at them things go! Holy crap! What happened to that poor nipple? Anyway, boobs don't just exist by themselves, though. So we will have to either attach a body or put them in an environment. So, you shout them out.
So far, we have a stage and a big boobed drummer.
A what?
A stage and a big boobed drummer.
A stage and a big boob drummer.
Yep.
Holy crap. All right. Well, stage could take some time. Is this like a stage in a little dive bar, or is this a stage in a big,
I think we should build like a band on the stage. What do you think?
A band on the stage. Okay. All right. And a big boob drummer.
A big boob drummer, that is the first thing. And like we said, guys, whatever you guys want to see on here, shout it out. We'll have Richie do it for us. How's that sound?
I guess we'll start off with the big boob drummer. That's even better than I thought it was going to be. What kind of drums? A small kit, large kit?
I think 2 racks.
Right.
2 racks is fine.
2 racks. How convenient. I figured you'd the first man to come up with that one. All right, is this a male drummer or a female drummer?
I don't know. Big boobed, it would have to be a female, I would imagine, unless
We can swing either way.
Yes, Jess, you got it. That's right, 2 racks. And then once we give Rich his tasks, and if it's going to take a little while, we can also talk about some stuff while you're going, and while you're drawing. I'm sure you can still talk and have input and stuff. So while we're doing this, also we're going to give a shout out to Myron.
Oh yes, Myron's got all the great ideas.
Myron does all of my does all my logos, all my stuff. I went to him the other day. I said, dude, I'm rebranding again. He's like, okay, what do you need? Bam, knocked it out. Like, he knocked it out. You know what I mean? Knocked it out just quick, which is the dude's amazing. So Myron Lozen on Facebook. You can also check him out. Psycho Fire Productions is on Instagram. That's Psycho FYRE. MyronLozon.com also. Custom drawings and comic books. He's got it all on there. He's amazing with his talent. Go check him out if you guys need something drawn up. He's the man to go see.
Myron smokes. He's got the traditionalist thing going on, the real Jack Kirby comic book kind of superhero thing, and
absolutely.
And if you've ever read any of his books, God, can this guy tell a story? Holy shit. He's got it all. He's got like suspense, cliffhangers. It's all in one book. And then, every other page is you get to the end of a page is a freaking cliffhanger. You got to find out, that's how you tell a story. He's got scene, he's got composition. You've got colors that put you in the mood for the shit that he's trying to convey. He does it all. He's very well thought out when it comes to comic booky stuff.
Yeah, and his like you said, his stories are his stories come from deep within somewhere, and I'm just like, whoa. That's, and like you said, yeah, he knows how to tell a story. That's for damn sure.
All right, so What kind of gear are these guys going to be wearing? Like standard rock gear or like Kiss style gear?
What do you think, chat? Should they be wearing standard gear, Kiss gear, Guar gear? I don't know if we can get away with naked.
Nah, I think we're immediately going to go with black something. So
sexy fringes, Jess said. So fringy stuff, like
fringy stuff. Okay.
Probably
Fringies.
like that John Bon Jovi 80s stuff. You know what I mean?
Like fringies on the boobs.
You got to put fringes. Why wouldn't you?
Now I can't even tell they're boobs.
Clearly, they're fringy boobs.
Okay. What do you think? You should have a Mohican, maybe?
Well, you're asking the wrong guy because you know what I'm going to say. You know exactly what I'm going
to say. And a fuzz beard.
80s hair.
Yeah, you're going to tell me he needs a green Mohican.
That's right. 80s hairband costumes.
All right. Well, I don't think the fringies are going to come out the way I want. So
no, not on the
somewhere
drummer,
else. No. Not fringies on the boobs anyway.
Right.
So let's try to move the fringies over to the gloves.
There you go.
Or what are they? The wristband thingies.
Wristlets, I think they're called.
What, Fuzz?
Wristlets, I think they're called.
Wristlets, yes. Better have some spikes just sticking right out of his shoulders just for the hell of it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said armor too. Armor would work too. So.
Armor? Did you say armor?
Yeah, she said armor. Fringes, armor, or 80s hairband costumes.
Okay. Let's see. Where can we work in the armor? I guess it's going to have to be. We'll start with the knee.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, hell yeah. So we have a comment from over on the YouTube side. Froggy Chair says, please give lobster claws to the bassist. Hell yeah, dude.
Lobster claws to the bassist.
Nice.
Okay.
That is nice. Hell yeah. I love it.
Robster Cross.
Robster Cross. So what is this? Is this a program or is this an actual piece of hardware?
It's both. The drawing table itself is it's basically like a flat 21-inch computer screen with you draw on it with this little gadget here, and it echoes everything to a computer screen, which in turn is echoing out to you.
And that stylus is pretty accurate as far as is it easy to use?
It's kind of it's tough compared to like drawing with pencil and paper.
Right.
It's tougher because take something and slide it across glass, and you'll see what I mean. It's really slippery. There's no drag behind it. So it's very, very easy to like overshoot a line, and you meant to do something nice and smooth, like say like that. Now, whoa, whoops.
So it takes getting used to then to be able to.
One more time.
It takes getting used to then to be able to draw on that then.
It does. It takes a lot of getting used to, and you got an undo button that makes things all right.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
So.
Oh, there's Buddy. Security cat just came in to scan the area, make sure we're all good in here.
Security cat?
That's right. He's here.
Mine's at my feet. Just waiting for somebody to say the wrong thing.
That's right. Ready to pounce. So our bass player is going to have lobster claws. That's pretty good.
Okay. All right, we got a little drummer. No cymbals. Sorry. But, clearly this guy is too violent for cymbals. We don't want this boob guy cymbaling anybody.
Listen, if Spinal Tap stuff can go up to 11, our drummer doesn't fucking need cymbals.
Okay.
Our drummer does not need cymbals, my friend.
There's our drummer. I think we're going to put our bass player on another layer. This is a cool thing that you can do with one of these things. Is I can just completely make another layer on top of this guy, and then if I don't like what's going on, move it. So.
Oh, nice.
For anybody who hasn't done this or doesn't know what's going on here, so we'll move this guy over. We'll just put him out of the way for now, and we'll get our lobster claw bass player going.
Dude, I'm still trying to learn Photoshop. You kidding me?
Uh-huh.
I'm still trying to learn that Photoshop that I got.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could do this in Photoshop too. A lot of people do their.
You could do it in Photoshop, not me.
Okay.
Definitely
Touché.
not me.
Does our chat room? Does our drummer need anything else?
What do you think, guys? Is our drummer good for now or what?
Pipe in and let me know
before we put drummer in the background. I don't know. I think our drummer's pretty solid. Jess says love the drummer, so the drummer's good. Well, all drummers need a clue, dude. That's why they're drummers.
Okay. Well, we'll move on to the bass player then. Bass player, male or female?
Froggy, male or female bass player? Got to account for delay, you know.
I don't even know if I can draw lobster claws. Let me see. Would they look probably something like that?
Alana Rockland. So I guess it would be a girl. Yes.
I need some lobster claw reference.
You got it right there.
Do lobster claws have teeth?
They do now.
Looks more like a feed me.
Oh, the thing, yeah, that giant fucking what do you call it from what was the name of that movie?
Little Shop of Horrors.
That's the one.
Little Shop of Horrors. One of my favorite places.
Froggy said, I once gave her lobster claws in a story. I don't know why. I just thought you should know. So I guess it's a female then. It'll be a female bass player with lobster claws.
All right.
Alana Rockland.
All right. Let me see here. Female is going to need a head. Whoops. Gonna need a bod of some sort. Gonna need a butt. Gonna need some legs. Gonna need some lobster claws.
What's up, Paulie?
Who's there?
Rock Squid. Paulie Rockwood.
Paulie, baby.
My man.
Paulie. Let us all have a quick moment of silence in honor of Paul's dearly departed.
Yes, sir.
And now let's rock a bass player.
That's right. A lobster clawed bass player, no less.
Lobster clawed bass player. B for brush. All right.
So while we're doing that, let's talk about zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yes. This was a question that came up the other day in a conversation I was having with a buddy of mine. You know what? We're going to do zombie apocalypse in about 35 seconds. First, I want to get to this because this is important. This coming Saturday, November 6th, up at a little place in Clifton Park called Wicked or Trick Shots, whatever you want to call it. Little thing they got going on called Rewind the Time. Now, Rewind the Time is kind of a throwback to the 80s, early 90s, where you got 6 bands up there: British Steel, Untamed, Mike and the Monsters, M16, Livewire, and Hairband Riot. Doors open at 5 p.m., $20 donation at the door. The donations benefit the Veterans Housing and Services. Great little organization taking care of our veterans. So this is gonna be a pretty good show, guys. Rewind the Time, $20 for 6 bands, can't beat it. There's also raffles. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff going on there, food, et cetera, I believe. 80s attire is encouraged. Some of the raffle items include there's 2 guitars that are going to be raffled off. 2, not just 1, 2. There's going to be a pair of tickets to Empire Live. Monarch Tattoo has donated some, I believe, tattoo time. I'm gonna guess anyways. Empire Wine is donated. Let's Talk Jewelry is donated. All Star Wine and Liquor has donated. There's going to be gift cards from Stewart's, Target, Walmart, Hannaford, Market 32, and some more, and more to be announced. So make sure you guys, it's going to be for a good cause. Rewind the Time up at Wicked / Trick Shots in Clifton Park Saturday. I will be emceeing the gig. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are come on up there, say hello, check it out, and help out a good cause. Oh, you're going down to Thatcher. Nice, buddy. With the sibs, I like it. Antenna. Paulie says antennae.
Antennas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Dawn. I appreciate that. You are most certainly welcome.
I'm going to put this head in a different spot.
Oh, playing a BC Rich Warlock, no less. That is antennae. Okay, so back to Zombie Apocalypse. All right. This conversation came up the other day where it was kind of like an argument that I was having with a friend of mine, and who will remain nameless. But it wound up turning into like a 30 or 35-minute conversation regarding a zombie apocalypse. So I said, I'm going to bring this to the show because this is just, it's kind of funny the way people think. And so the premise was this: we were talking about something, and I was talking about like having cash on hand just in case, and I said, just in case of emergency. And my friend said to me, he goes, well, what are you going to do with cash in a zombie apocalypse? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, well, having cash on hand is no good if a zombie apocalypse emergency breaks out. Which is it's an amazing point. Sure, you're right, 100%.
I would think you would need some goods to trade.
I didn't think he was going to go there, but yeah, I mean, goods are definitely going to be way better than cash. What are you going to spend cash on? Nobody's going to be selling anything,
Like if you started growing now and just stashed the weed or found a way to preserve it.
Yes, absolutely.
You would be holding all the cards in a zombie apocalypse.
So then I said, okay, genius. I said, when the zombie apocalypse first breaks out, and I'm assuming that he's going to have a jump bag like I do. And that's not for zombie apocalypse. That's for anything. If something bad happens, I have a jump bag here ready to go. I'll admit it. I hang out in a bunker. What the fuck do you think I'm going to do? So the first thing is you're not going to be secure in your house, only for a short amount of time. So where do you go? First place you go when it breaks out. You have a jump bag. So assuming you have a couple of days worth of rations for food, you have some water in there. You have You have weapons of sorts. You have a stabbing instrument. You have a bludgeon instrument, and you have a firearm of some sort. Your choice. Doesn't matter what it is. You put your own bag together. But you have this bag, so you have means to survive a couple days. So where do you go? I said, okay, genius. Zombie apocalypse all of a sudden breaks out. Where are you going? Well, I'm going to get away from the zombies. Okay, where? So my question to you guys is, where do you go? Zombie apocalypse breaks out right now. We all grab our bags. Where do we go? I want to see what chat's got to say about this. Yeah, Froggy, you should definitely send it to Alana. That'd be great. Froggy Chair says that your cigarette looks quite delicious. He had to quit in April. Or she, one or the other. He, she. I'm not sure if Froggy's a he or she. So we'll just say Froggy. Froggy had to quit in April.
What's that, dude?
Froggy had to quit cigarettes in April. Froggy said that your cigarette looks quite delicious.
Ah. Oh yes. It's a integral part of the process to chain smoke and drink coffee while you're making really mediocre art, or in my case, fart, as we established earlier. It's fair. It's fair, fairly decent art. So I can honestly, Lou? I can call it fart. Where'd I go?
Lou, get out of here. All right. Nice. Good to see.
All right, I think that's going to do it for our...
Oh, man. I should have known when you said Alana. God damn it. All right. It all makes sense now. Poof. Great to see you, Lou. Nice. I had no idea, but good to see you. And she said to me, Ralph's got to pee. So where do you go? Okay. All right, Paul. That's okay. Paul says head for Idaho. I'm all for that, except for the now. My end goal would be Montana. Same basic principle. It's all God's country out there. Montana, Idaho. Good choice. I like your choice. Mine would be Montana. So for the now, until I can get my team assembled, because we'll get to that in a minute, I would go to a Lowe's or Home Depot because you have all the fortifying materials you need right there. So you can build a temporary fortress right there at a Lowe's or Home Depot, or you could go to a hospital, would be easy to hold, except for everybody that's in there, or a prison. A jail would be a great place to go as long as you can take it over. But you need a team for that. So I would say Lowe's or Home Depot, start fortifying that, build your team, take over a jail, build your team completely, off to God's country, you go to start over again. That would be the start. That would be my mindset where I would go. Now, who do you bring with you? How do you assemble your team? That's another question. So, Rich, if you were to assemble a team, who would you want on your team? It doesn't have to be specifics. It can be like, just like titles, people that have titles.
Hold on, Buzz. All right, give me that again.
So if you were going to assemble a team for a zombie apocalypse.
A team?
A team, yep.
Yep.
How would you put your team together? Who would you have on your team? And you can have, let's say you're putting together a team of, you're assembling a team of like 20 people.
Okay. I think what I would probably do is, you know that asshole that is always in front of you in McDonald's that needs to see a manager because they got pickles on their goddamn hamburger and there's too much salt on their French fries and they're pitching a fit and shit like that, I'd find 20 of those motherfuckers and I'd put them in front of me. And then we just go square off with the zombies right there.
So you're getting all expendables. All of them are expendable. See, now me, I went this way.
And they're not always, they could be male or female, and I don't even care.
Either Karens or Kyles. Karens or Kyles, one or the other. So I put mine together this way. I would want to get either a...
All right, double screen us, Fuzz. Fuzz, I'm taking a break.
What are we doing?
Double screen us. There we go. All right. Tell me what you do. I needed a break for a minute.
My team, I would have to have either a doctor or a nurse practitioner. All right, Paul, be good, man. Good luck at that thing tonight. Enjoy the time with the Sibs, man.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
It would have to be like somebody that has medical knowledge. I would want to bring an electrician, a mechanic, and definitely at least 5 fighters. Somebody I know that physically can go rounds and rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the team would be put together with I would bring at least 6 females. It's going to sound sexist, I'm sorry, but if you were to start over again, meaning repopulate the world, you kind of have to have like the means to do it. So, but the girls would fight too. There's some girls that can kick a lot of ass. So, but you have to think like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So my team would consist of medical people, electricians and mechanics, and fighters.
Very interesting.
And so now, when you start the process of hoarding, what would you hoard?
Cigarettes and coffee.
Cigarettes and coffee. Exactly. That's right. So
who the hell knows? I never put any thought into this. This is like really, I don't know, very thought provoking subject matter.
Listen, dude. People say, "What the fuck do you do all night long when you don't sleep?" Because I only sleep like 2 or 3 hours a day. Right? What the fuck do you do when you don't sleep? There it is. Okay. I think about zombie apocalypse and what the fuck I'm going to do. See, now that's like a good point. So Jessica says you also need gardeners and crafters to make clothing and men's supplies, grow food, and tend animals. Good point. See, that's stuff I don't think about. Oh yeah. So as far as hoarding goes, it's food, weapons, fuel. That's the 3 I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
Probably animals. I mean, she makes a good point. Animals would be good. You need animals, obviously. You're going to need animals for if you run out of fuel, you're going to have to ride a horse to get around, or you're going to need, pack mules or something. Billy LaFontaine. Good evening, Billy. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. You're hoarding Reese's peanut butter. Froggy says hoarding Reese's peanut butter cups.
Nice.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Can't argue with that.
The last question on this zombie apocalypse, do you repopulate or do you just let it die off when you're done? That's a big responsibility, is repopulating the world, bro. I mean,
yeah, I don't think I'm up to that task.
I mean, here's what I'll do. I'll practice repopulating as much as I can. Let's put it that way. I mean,
just try it and see how it goes.
If we're the last people on earth, dude, somebody's we're fucking. I don't care. We're doing it. Something's happening.
Gotcha.
Which is why you need to hoard the animals just in case.
Well, I need a place. I need a transportation that could hold a lot of guitars, because like I'd go batshit crazy without them.
Would you bring all or just one?
Well, the electric ones. What the fuck are they going to be after a while?
True.
So
thanks, Billy.
I guess I'd be hoarding guitars.
Okay, I'll keep them. Billy says, "Hey."
He says what?
He said, Billy says hello. He says, hey. Billy LaFontaine says, hey.
Yo.
So here's what I'm going to do, bro. I got some music that I'm going to play.
Okay.
And the first one is kind of special to me because, it's the song that everybody hears at the end of the show every week. It's the song that I have to go in on Fridays now and dispute every week because I get a copyright claim on it every week, every single week.
Wow.
Yeah, every week. I have to dispute it every week. It comes up. I win the dispute every week. For some reason, they just don't take it off. It just keeps coming. So I'll just keep disputing it. I don't give a shit. This one was special because this was at a benefit show that you guys did. It was you and Brian Kavanaugh and Jason Caldwell. Is that his last name, right? Caldwell.
Yeah, that's correct.
I finally remembered it. For the longest time, I couldn't remember Jason's last name. So this was an acoustic thing that you guys did. You were kind enough to dedicate it to me. I totally dug that. So we're going to play that one real quick, and we'll be right back with the artiste. We're going to call him Rich Majunk. Check this out, guys.
I'd like to dedicate this one.
I'd like to dedicate this next one to Fuzzmaster Fuzz. It's a little love song called Crazy Insane.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that fucking pretty chord at the end. I was not fucking ready for that shit.
Caldwell's got a set of pipes on him, dude.
He does.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, dude, he's incredible.
That boy can sing.
Some of the stuff coming out. Him and I were and Brian we're working on a very top secret, not really top secret at all, but we've been doing some musical stuff together, and he's exploring new shit that probably no one was even aware that his range, does that stuff, because he's doing a lot of 80s cover and tons of metal and stuff like that, and we got some stuff that dabbles into the darkness and then comes back out, and
he surprises you, man. He surprises you. Let me tell you, that boy can sing, man.
Oh, he's got some range.
Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. So yeah, I figured I'd break that little tidbit out,
That was cool. Thank you for that.
Darla commented. Darla said this was great. You know what? Darla's great. I miss Darla. I miss Darla a lot. Darla is definitely great. Oh, Tracy said batteries and seed. She's going to hoard battery. I think that goes back to the hoarding question. She's going to hoard batteries and seeds. Outstanding.
Oh,
well, I mean, I guess you can take that a couple ways, but.
Well, what do you want to do, bro? You want to go back to the drawing table?
Yeah, if you want to.
We need a guitar player and a singer now.
Yes, we do. Let me get the
throw some ideas at me out there, chat, if you got any.
Yeah, chat. So we're doing this thing with the drawing now. We need a guitar player and a singer. So give us some suggestions on how the singer should look. There's our drummer and our bass player. Our bass player is Lobster Claws, which is fucking amazing. Now we need a singer. So what should our singer look like, chat? I think Tracy's going to take the lead on this one. Let's see what Tracy's going to say. Come on, Trace. Help us design our singer. And what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take this futuristic band we have here, and we're going to print it out. We're going to put these guys on a stage. Well, I mean, Rich, you could do that. The stage is going to be a pain in the ass, but maybe post. You can put it on a stage, and then we'll print it out, and we'll hang it in the back here. Tracy says Catwoman. Now this
Catwoman is a singer or the guitar player?
Singer, Trace. I'm waiting for the delay, bro. That's all. I'm not ignoring. So Tracy says Catwoman. Okay, singer. Tracy says the singer is Catwoman. Jessica says with blue balls. So it's Catwoman with blue balls. Yes. Lou, you definitely left your mark. It looks pretty amazing. Totally digging it. I love it. So our singer is Catwoman with blue balls.
Catwoman with blue balls?
Catwoman with blue balls. That's what the blue yarn balls.
Blue yarn balls.
I like that because it's cat plays with yarn balls. Way to save it, Jess. Way to save it.
All right. I think my incarnation of Catwoman is probably, let's see. I don't know if I can render this or not.
Why not?
Is Catwoman, did she fucking, what did she do? Did she fight crime or did she create crime? Or
she was evil. She was a
bad
one. She was bad.
What did she do?
She was a villain. No, I didn't miss it, bro.
She's like the villain, and then she's a hero, and then she's a villain, and she's a hero.
Well, I think it was what, Catwoman, and then there's Batgirl. So,
like, she saved the shit out of Batman many times.
Tracy says she was banging Batman.
I do know that.
I thought Robin was banging Batman.
Oh my God, dude. Well,
They weren't a couple. I thought they were like.
It depends on what movie you saw, I guess. Okay,
like low
Catwoman
key,
it is.
right? Well, I do search some pretty crazy sites, bro. So, I mean, she was banging Batman. Okay, so I thought so Trace, is she like she was bad though, right? Tracy said exactly. Joel says Batman goes both ways. With the old batarang, I guess. So does that give a whole new term to the Bat Cave? All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry. My bad. All right, settle down, Dan. Okay, so Tracy said, "Yep, it's going down the rabbit hole, dude." So Tracy said, "Yeah, in a sexy way, she started out bad but became good." You were right. And then Jess said, "Batgirls has a deep bat cave." It's going down the rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah.
Going down the rabbit hole.
Was there ever a doubt?
Not on this show.
I got to start this one over again.
Not on this show, bro. Not on this show. To each his own, Joel. So, yeah, that's true, Joel. I'm not knocking it. Believe me. Hey, you do what you want, So I wonder if my buddy Charity's still listening. If you are Charity, I'm saying hi. I know. It you know what, Dan? It doesn't take long. Executive producer Dan. Oh, Tracy, no. All right, that's it, chat. Calm down. You guys are getting out of control. Tracy said, "Oh, Trace, come on." She said lots of shit flying out of there, that bat cave. And then she said a lot of cobwebs. Oh, please. That's enough. No, I'm just kidding. Keep it coming. I like that shit. That's funny. Oh, Charity is watching. Hi. There she is. Figured I'd give her a shout out. How's the VIP section? Charity, all good in there? You need anything? Oh, where is... All right, who's next? Let's see. Who are we going to send some love to? How about Mr. Wertman? We'll send Mr. Wertman a little piece of love. Lefthandcreation666.com, guys. Jim Wertman, as you know, is an amazing photographer. Takes a lot of not only pictures of bands and stuff, but he does a lot of cemetery stuff, landscape stuff, real cool stuff, and then puts his spin on it, and it just looks amazing what he does with stuff. So if you're interested in any of his stuff, either on his Facebook or on lefthandcreation666.com, send Jim a message. He can have prints made up of all that stuff. So talk to Jim, work out your business end of that with him. Again, lefthandcreation666.com. Cool little website. Go check that out. Or Jim Wertman on Facebook. Back to the action. Charity says the VIP section is fantastic. Excellent. Froggy's walking on sunshine. Executive producer Dan giving me praise. He said I'm doing good on the banners. Hell yeah. The guitarist needs to have a Steve Vai vibe, lanky. All right. Dan says hi, Jess. You guys got anniversary banners? Really? Excellent. I like it. Good. The banners are working then.
All right, so I don't even really know what Catwoman's costume looks like. So I'm just gonna.
Dude, you're doing way better than I would, because I would have had it like crotch. You know me. I would have had it like assless chaps or crotchless or something, you know. I would have went way dirty on it. So you're doing well.
Maybe I should just look up a reference picture.
I don't know, man. I think it's cooler when you just do it. It's your rendition of Catwoman.
All right. Well, then let's give her.
It's up in the other studio, Trace. I don't have it. I don't have it on the wall. It's up in the second studio. See that, dude? I love being able to say that. I have a second studio. It's nice. Send me a screenshot of what? Where do I got to go for that? Facebook? Or are you texting me? Because you know I don't answer a text on the show. You're my executive producer. You yell at me for stuff like that. What's the matter with you? I don't even know if I can upload it, dude.
Huh.
In Messenger. All right. Oh, I thought you meant a Catwoman, dude. I'm looking for Catwoman. The banner. Okay, later. Okay, so Tracy's giving you a description. It's a full-on cat suit, skin-tight leather pants, not looking like a trapeze chick, whatever that means.
Full-on leather pants.
What's a trapeze chick? What does that mean?
So it's basically a black suit.
Yeah, like skin-tight leather pants. And then I'm not sure what a trapeze chick is. Do I know that? Do I know what a trapeze? What does that mean, though? Like in the circus. Like, well, trapeze chicks don't wear leather pants, though, do they? Maybe some do. I haven't been in the circus in a while. The outfit Halle Berry had was awesome in her Catwoman movie. Yes, I agree.
Like some kind of a cat belt or some shit on her.
Oh, okay. All right. I see what she's saying. Tracy said that the circus, the trapeze chicks wear bodysuits. A cat suit is head to toe.
Cat suit is what?
Head to toe.
Oh.
Yeah, trapeze chicks wear bodysuits. I was worried it was going to be some like camel toe thing. And how do you avoid that in leather pants? Anybody? Nobody?
I think the closest we're going to come to it is black and tight.
You wear underwear and that. Okay, so do I really want to go here? I do, but I don't. All right, so Fred's on the keyboard. Hell yeah. So, all right, so as far as I know I asked. I don't know if she said it fills in the gap. All right, so all right, now I'm going to go there. So like that's what like a camel toe is like somebody not wearing underwear. That's what forms that wonderful thing.
Does she need a camel toe? Is that what somebody's saying?
Oh, if it's up to me, yes, because I kind of dig that, but that's another story. So that's what makes a camel toe? All right, Tracy's going to explain it to me later. I want to.
My God, dude. All right.
Skin tight on the gap. That doesn't tell me anything. Tight suit for dance or gymnastic have panties under them to keep it out of your crack. Leather bodysuit, I have no experience. Oh, the chick from Stewart's. Yes. Near where I used to work. Her nickname was Buffalo Hoof, dude. That's so bad, but awesome. Trace, I thought you said later. Tracy said camel toes are from saggy lips.
She's so candid.
Moose knuckle. Froggy said moose knuckle. That's right, moose knuckle. That's a bigger one though, right? So like camel toe and buffalo hoof are like a smaller one. Like camel toe is like a wider, smaller one. Buffalo hoof is like one that kind of like is like a clamp down when it's a smaller one. And then the moose knuckle is like two giant ones together. That's my take on it. Yes. No, that's just one of the reasons, one of the many reasons, Trace, why we love you. Well, no, buffalo hoof kind of goes in like this, like a smaller one. And then there's the camel toe, and then there's the moose knuckle. More like a kitten paw. Holy shit, the things we talk about in this show. Woo! I'm telling you. Okay,
all
so
right. I don't know. I don't know about the cotton balls. I just don't see them fitting in anywhere.
No, I think we should. Well, this is all. Is this going to be colorized or all black and white?
Well,
because the blue wouldn't.
At the moment, black and white.
The blue wouldn't translate if it was just black and white.
That's true. Yeah, they wouldn't even end up being blue.
So okay, we're gonna omit the cotton balls off of the Catwoman singer. Now we got to do a guitar player, guys. And then we'll do is once we have all of our chat characters drawn up, Rich will take this and work his magic behind the scenes, and then we'll come back with a we'll come back on another show with the finished product, and then we'll hang it on the wall behind us. Of course, signed by the artist. It better be signed by the artist. I mean,
the artist, Prince?
No, that's you, buddy.
Oh.
Executive producer Dan, he's always looking for content. He goes, "Can you animate it, Rich?"
As a matter of fact, yes.
Stop it! Can you really?
Yep. Be actually a fucking breeze. Well, it takes a long time because you have to draw many pictures. But I mean, let's say who's this one? This is all right. So if I took this picture right here and copied it over to here and redrew, I'm not going to redraw it, but I will alter it. So you can see exactly what I'm.
Oh, Billy, that's fucking outstanding! What an idea! Yes, sir. So Billy says a Richie Sorensen character for guitar player is my vote. I'm 1,000% on the back.
Okay, so.
Yes, that's Mr. Majunk to you.
So yeah, I could animate that. We'll do a little animation a little later. What time is it, Fuzz?
8:11. We're an hour and 13 in. So let's get our guitar player out of the way, and then you can behind the scenes the rest of the stage and all that stuff, and then we'll bring you back another time and get you and we'll show people the finished product.
Okay. whose insane idea was it to put Rich on the stage with these beautiful
That
women?
would be Mr. LaFontaine.
Thanks, Billy. That's like now I have to try and hold my composure amongst these beautiful, lovely specimens.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Including Hermie playing drums.
So, okay, so while you're contemplating this whole thing, we're gonna do another song.
We are.
Yes, because we're gonna showcase you doing your thing up there with your axe. Now, this is my favorite because it's no ponytail, Rich. The hair's out, and I love it, man. It's awesome. But it's also awesome because you're on stage with Paul and Mr. Garrett, and it was a high point for me. We're 5 days out of the 2-year anniversary of that show, the benefit show for Henry and Sean. The energy in that room, and I'm sure you can attest to this, the energy in that room was absolutely fucking electric. It was such a heavy thing in there. It was crazy that night. It was an amazing night. So we will go to Mr. Majunk at his finest in China White fashion. A little Death from Above. We'll be right back. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Love it. What, I scare you?
No, I was watching it up till a second ago. Then when I knew the end was coming, I ran back over here to like, to try and be slick and shit.
I got you.
But oh my God, what a fucking night. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it was like, I mean, the amount of work that went into putting that together was unbelievable. I didn't know there was that much into putting that show together, and it went without a hitch. I mean, it was just start to finish. Everything was smooth, stage on and off, people on, bands on and off the stage. And then when you guys took the stage, there wasn't a soul out in the bar. Wow. Every person in that building was in that space, man.
I'll tell you, man, that whole show was the people that were in front of me and Mark and Rob and Paulie, and that's what that was. I mean, there was no us on stage as much as we, felt each other's, presence and shit like that. But everything that was in that room was in front of us, man, and you could just feel the vibe coming from the audience. It was mowing us over. It was really hard for me to concentrate. I mean, I was like, God, I hope I'm playing well. And like, then you look out there and based on what I was looking at, I was like, yeah, this is going fucking really good.
Dude, the energy in that room was absolutely electric.
It was absolutely electric. To see Paul out there doing it again, and the reason, the whole modus operandi behind the whole thing, it was a once in a lifetime thing. It was the greatest moment I could ever describe on stage with any group, be it large, small, or other. It was magic.
I had the honor of bringing you guys on stage, which I'll never forget. That was amazing to me. But I know that when I came off the stage, I've never seen Paul that nervous. Paul was, and I hope I'm not speaking out of school, Paul. I apologize if I am, but the moment that, I mean, with Henry passing, Paul and I had shared a couple of pretty decent moments, but I was coming off stage and he was getting ready to go on, and he was doing his pacing, but he was just a ball of emotion. And he just by the look on his face kind of gave me that, like, I can't do this look. You know what I mean? He kind of had that uncertainty look to him.
Yeah.
I grabbed him by the back of the head and I put my forehead on his. And I said, do it for the boys. Go fucking melt some faces. And his face just fucking changed. Like war face came on. I'm like, fuck yeah, go. Yeah. And he did. And he fucking slayed it. You guys all did. You, Rob, Mark, Jason, when Jason came in to sit down and playing, absolutely slayed it.
Oh man, Jason said the most fucking flattering thing anyone's ever said to me that night when he was coming off the stage too, because he goes, Jesus, that's the first time we've ever played together. And I go, dude, I kind of hope I earned bragging rights. And he looks at me and he goes, actually, I think I earned bragging rights. I'm like, oh, whoa, did he just say that?
That's cool, man.
Like, what a world class dude he is.
Yeah.
So
he's top notch, man.
Yes, he is.
And I can't say enough about it. And I'm glad Darla just chimed in. She said we were honored to have you guys that night. And again, the behind the scenes stuff and setting all this stuff up. I'm talking like Darla rolled out the red carpet for this thing.
Yes, she'd
I mean,
none other,
she
and
was extremely
that's what she does. That's how she
gracious.
rolls.
And I mean, it was so easy. Like anything we needed, like I got you. I'll tell you, it was everything was well taken care of. Her and the staff both just, I mean, fucking killed it. What a night, dude. And it's
Yeah.
funny because I try to sit back and think about it, and I can't really remember a lot about it except that, like just that moment from when I announced China White to the end of that set is probably what I remember the most. I remember leaving there and feeling very fulfilled that we absolutely killed that show. I remember driving home and getting home being like, I sat down, I just took a breath, like, and kind of glad that it was over because it was a lot of work, but it was just like, I mean, it was such a feeling of success. Like the one thing I set out to do was honor my friends, and I think we did it. So, and it wasn't, I'm not saying me as in me, there was a team of people that just worked tirelessly on this thing. Holly, Sta, Deneen, Darla, Brother T was with us. I mean, it was just the bands, can't thank them enough for giving their time. And it wasn't even a question of like, you almost like, okay, we're putting this fundraiser together for Sean and Henry. And it was like, they were like, yes, without even saying, do you think you guys might want to play? It was like, well, we're putting this benefit together for Sean and Henry. Yes. What do you mean? Yes. Yeah, we'll play. Like you didn't even have to ask. It was just a yes before you even asked the question. Yeah. I mean, all just top notch people, and the people that were there, the crowd that was there was amazing. Like, dude, I can't say enough about it. I mean, and if that's me tooting my own horn, then fuck yeah, I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
Toot away, bro.
It was one hell of a night. It was just amazing. I don't know how we went down that rabbit hole, but it was a good hole to go down.
Well, you're reminiscing on the video stuff, and
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That is true.
I'm grateful because I got out of the chair and went over to the monitor both times.
You gotta watch them.
I don't know if I've ever seen this. This is some cool shit. Who shot all that stuff? Well, I know you shot the one, the acoustic one. But is that Joel?
That was Joel. That was
like
Joel's
part. That looks like his dual camera.
Yes. So thank you, Joel, for that footage. I got to give you photo credit for sure. Glad you reminded me. Thank you. Yeah. So thanks for that, Joel. That was yeah, great footage. Great footage.
Yes, well done, as he always is.
Oh, absolutely. Joel's a good guy, man.
Oh, now speaking of, earlier, you mentioned what's going on, Saturday?
Yes.
The Rewind the Time?
Yep.
So me and my partner, Amy Clemmy, will also be there shooting video.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, Michael Ann reached out to me back when they were doing the planning stages, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it or not because I haven't gone and shot film footage in a long time. But then I bumped into Amy, and she wanted to get in on it too. She actually called me about it, and I was like, all right, yeah, well, yeah, we can do this then.
Nice.
So
very cool.
She's a dead eye too.
I'm gonna be I
call her dead shot because she's a dead shot with that lens.
Yeah, she's really good
with that shit.
Really, really good. I'm gonna be doing a lot of live drops from up there, so I'll be a slave to 4G and 5G, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of live drops, just trying to pump it up, get people up there and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I'm glad you mentioned that. We'll throw it out there again. This coming Saturday, November 6th, Rewind the Time, Wicked/Trick Shots up in Clifton Park. The doors open at 5 p.m. It's a $20 donation at the door. There'll be 6 bands there: British Steel, Untamed, Mike and the Monsters, M16, Livewire, and Hairband Riot. 80s attire is encouraged. Proceeds are going to benefit the Veterans Housing and Services. Some of the raffle items there are 2 guitars to be raffled off. Pair of tickets for Empire Live. Monarch Tattoo has graciously donated, as well as has Empire Wine, Let's Talk Jewelry, All-Star Wine and Liquor, gift cards from Stewart's, Target, Walmart. I almost said Harket 32 and Manaford. Market 32 and Hannaford. Holy shit. And more to be announced. So stay tuned for that, guys. Show up. $20 at the door, 6 bands. Get involved in some of the raffles. You're helping out a good cause. And you get to see me and Rich, along with a bunch of great people. So Chuck, man, we can always, if need be, Chuck from DeVere says he's bummed he won't be able to make the show. We have Rich and I have a service available where if you have to work, we will come to your job for a nominal fee, of course, and just kidnap you. So just let us know if you need that service. $50 each. We'll come kidnap you. It's great now because most places, some places require masks. So
yeah, and who's going to recognize us?
No.
I mean, I'd say, we just blend right in with the crowd.
I can tuck it.
So
mask over it.
See, it's like, who is that? Right?
I can tuck it into the mask, and then, well, I'm pretty sure some big fat guy with the Fuzzing 518 show shirt on, they'd probably catch me pretty quick. But
hey, yeah, and some little bitch with a ponytail right by his side, holding a pencil in one hand and a guitar in the other.
Chuck says it sounds good, but they have a show that night at the Chance with the Iron Maidens. That's right. You guys are playing in the Chance. That's right. All right.
Oh.
So that's worthy. That's definitely worthy of not being there. That's cool.
Absolutely. The Iron Maidens. Sure, who would turn that down?
That's right. So let's get the guitar player out of the way.
Okay. And then, how much time we got?
Dude, I'm the boss. We can go till whenever, but
what are we looking at now?
Hour 33.
All right. We got this. Let's see. Let me turn to the old drawing board if I can. Oh, there we go. All right. So Billy said what? Me wearing a tutu or something? What did he say?
A tutu? Let's go back up and see. Hold on, I gotta change banner first. No, I can't use that one because that's the one. It all says 518 still. My post-production sucks. That's all me. Oh, of course, Lola Montez. Why would we not? Beautiful woman that she is. All right, so where are we going now? We're looking for Billy's. I got to go back a ways. Wow, this chat's active, man. So Billy said a Richie Sorensen caricature for guitar player is my vote. And then I don't know if he said tutu or not. Can't wait to see the self-portrait. He's laughing there. Nothing about a tutu.
Okay. Good.
Chuck said Rich and you went to Shaker High School together.
We did?
That's what he said.
Class of 83?
I don't know. What class were you, Chuck? Sure, cause what is this? 9 people in the band, 7 of them up there. Quit the other day. If this was last week, you were drawing them. We'd be here for it. Yeah, we'd definitely be there for it. Oh, Billy said maybe the blue balls can go on Richie. He said he was a class of 87.
Well, they'll be there, but they're going to be covered up by the guitar. So.
Yes, nice.
What's he mean by maybe?
He said maybe the blue balls can go on Richie.
Yeah, maybe. Dude, I'll take the blue balls, but not on my chin.
I was just gonna say, but they better not be on your chin. That would just be bad. So let me ask you a question, Rich, and chat. I'm gonna ask you guys the same thing. Do you collect things?
Not on purpose.
Other than
Are we talking about like
guitars,
Stewart's coffee cups and
other than
cigarette
guitars and
butts?
electronic equipment? So other than guitars and electronic equipment.
Yeah, well, I accidentally collected guitars.
Right.
They were on sale.
Well, of course. I don't even really play. And looking behind me. Oh, you didn't see that one, did you? I actually got a green. Let me see if I can change this without fucking everything up. That was the wrong one. All right. So the second one from the left, Rich, is actually a green Les Paul copy. I finally got one.
I can't see it. You blocked it out of the picture.
Oh, hold on. There you go. Right next to the V.
Dude, I'm filling the screen right now.
Oh, you can't see your. All right, I got you. I'll show you another time then.
I can't see what you're doing.
This one. The one next to the Flying V is a green Les Paul copy.
Ah, yeah, I think I might have seen. I actually think I might have seen that.
So Froggy said, I keep accidentally collecting guitars and they aren't on sale. Jessica says she collects Coca-Cola, sake cups, and craft supplies. I collect like is there any weird shit that you obviously like collecting panties? That's that was kind of a show thing for a while.
Well, you're supposed to get permission to do that, because
well, they were all sent to me. I didn't like rip them off people. But like, yeah, they all came in the mail. Here's a pair. But yeah, they're hanging all over the place in the studio. But yeah, I collect like what do I collect that's weird? Well, besides the paintings, I mean, I don't know. Like my kid wants to start collecting autographed NFL jerseys. I'm like, oh, that's going to be expensive. But I was just curious, like, I know a lot of people collect a lot of stuff. Like, what makes your collection weird? It's not weird to you when you're collecting it. It's cool to you. You have a clock radio collection. That's weird. Well, to me anyways. Rocks, collecting rocks. That's a lot of people do that, I think. I collected shot glasses for a while. Like everywhere I went, like on vacation or something, I would get a shot glass from there. But now I have, 800 shot glasses and I don't drink, so. Well, most of the stuff that I collect, Trey, usually goes on like the walls back here. So I knew a woman once that collected souls. Oh, sorry, man. That's bad. I shouldn't say that. The radio for white noise and what? grew into a vintage electronics collection. Well, listen, I guess as long as you enjoy it, it's, that's your thing. Do it and enjoy it. There you go. Oh, keyboards is in like computer keyboards. Oh, I see. No, you're not really. I enjoy. I miss our conversations, Lou. I do, and I miss running stuff over at locomotives as well. But that's another story. So there's our band right there, bro.
That's what we got so far.
I like our band. Our band looks good. What do you guys think, chat? You guys good with our band? Now we'll have Rich behind the scenes. We'll put them up on a stage or something, and then we'll find a spot for it back there. I'm thinking like right there, in between the Jackson and the bass. What do you think?
Let's get this drummer a little bit bigger in the mix here.
That's what she said. Billy says out fucking standing. Chuck says awesome.
Thank you, Billy.
We're digging it. We're digging it.
Thanks, man. You notice I'm not playing a Fender?
Yeah, I was kind of curious as to why you went that way.
Because I can't fucking draw one.
Oh, I see. All right, good call. At least you're honest. So that's our band, Chad. That's gonna go right there. We're gonna hang that right there. As soon as Rich completes it, we'll bring him back on the show and have him unveil it to us, and then we'll print it out and put it in a frame and stuff it up on a wall there. Outstanding job, my man.
How big can we get here? Let's see. Oh man, gotta move me out of the way. Too much me.
Oh, he's gonna go into OBS soon.
Oh, come on. Get. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's it, man.
Beautiful thing, man. So we're gonna wrap, bro. Once again, dude, I could have you on nonstop. I have a lot of fun with you. Dude,
it's a blast. Thank everybody in the chat. Thank you for all the suggestions and hanging out and creating a cool band with me.
Absolutely,
and the Fuzz band for having me on.
And for your idea, bro. This was a great idea. I had a lot of fun with it.
I really wasn't. It was a pleasant surprise. The videos too, bro. Thank you. That was stuff I haven't seen. I haven't even actually thought about that stuff in a while, and it was like I wasn't even sure that I didn't even know that one video existed. But
which one?
The one with China White.
I think the whole set's on there, dude. I think they have the whole set.
Wow.
So that's
you know what? If I did know it existed, I watched it and then like old senility fucking set in or something and forgot all about it because I couldn't imagine me not watching that. But then again, for the longest time after that, and because we played again, not too long after that, but for the longest time after that, it was just like trying to come down from that high.
Yeah,
it was such a rush.
That's a tough one to top, man. I gotta say that'd be a tough one to top. Trying to recapture that. That's a tough one to top, man, for sure. All right, so what do you got going on music wise? Can you disclose any of it? Can we?
Yeah. Why don't you? Are we sharing screen now? I don't think we are. You got like just me on there.
Just you. Well, you in the drawing. There we go.
Hey.
That's just you.
There you are. All right. Yeah. So I'm working on a couple of things. I mean, most of the time we've been shut in. I've done a lot of writing with several different people, including Chris Jacobson, and some of the stuff I'm working on with Chris Jacobson is featuring none other than Mike the Enforcer on the drums. So he kicking out some killer tracks over there. I mean, it's spread out over time. So we conceived of the idea a year ago, and then we recorded me and Chris laid down some the song ideas, and then Mike recorded. We brought it all down to Mike's practice place where he practices. He was all set up to go. We set mics up around him, and he tracked a couple of songs, and they rocked. They were killer.
Nice.
He's solid as fuck, so that's really cool. He's gelling with the material really well. So we got that coming up. So that's me, Chris Jacobson, and Mike, and then the other thing that I was talking about earlier with me and Jason Caldwell and Brian, and we're going to do something similar. It's going to right now we're writing the stuff, and at some point in the very near future, we'll be tracking drums on it, because what we've been doing in both cases, in both scenarios, is laying down drum machine-ish kind of tracks, software drums, if you will.
Yep.
And they're pretty good, but it's no real substitute for a drummer, and you can hear the difference actually when there's an actual drummer playing this stuff. So so I guess we'll be making decisions about that this month, and how and who we're gonna record in that area, and then polishing up the stuff, and then dish it out to the public. Maybe we'll go live with it. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We didn't plan far ahead. We just said, let's get together, do it, see what comes out of it. And, I sent you a couple previews.
You did. So, yes. And whenever you guys are ready to unveil it, doors always open. You guys come on, and we'll talk about it.
Hopefully that'll be this month. We can give, some sneak previews around here and there.
Perfect.
Maybe everybody can meet down here at the same time. Maybe Chris and Mike. Well, Mike the Enforcer is only right up the road.
Right.
Brian and Jason are not that far. So if Chris willing to make a little drive out from where he is, and that's Massachusetts.
Yeah, no, that'd be great, man. That'd be a full show right there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of musical knowledge and talent in one room. So
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
Of course, me. I have enough cameras to put everybody on their own.
We set up like a panel.
One of my one of them things I accidentally collected. I got like 20 of them now. So.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, I got the two new ones that we got for the after party.
Yep.
I got the two that I had before that, two other ones that I used to shoot video with, another camcorder, 3 camcorders altogether.
Jesus.
So, some are good, some are old, but and we bring in 2 freaking cell phones into the mix too, because I could drop a cell phone right on the live feed that we're doing right now, and 2 clicks of a button, as you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that. Definitely. All right, man. We'll definitely have you back. We're going to have to bring back our photo. We'll bring you back for that. And, definitely when you guys are ready to unveil it, dude, the doors, all you got to do is ask, and you come on, you have carte blanche, as they say. VIP access, doors always open, access all areas, you know the deal.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys, we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Listen, we couldn't do this without you guys. Every week is just a blessing for me, and you guys make that possible. Chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next week, 7 p.m., same time, same channel. You guys know where to find us. YouTube.com/thatfuzzingrockshow. Facebook.com/thatfuzzingrockshow. Insta and TikTok, we're at That Fuzzing Rock Show. Subscribe, follow, like, share, tell your friends, tell your loved ones. Let's make this community as big as we possibly can, guys. Till next week, we will see you guys then. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Watch each other's backs. Zombie apocalypse. Remember, follow me if you want to live. See you next week.